Hey there all, Sebastian here from Champion Helmets. 2019's been a long year and a lot has happened, so to celebrate 2020, we've decided to go over a few of the biggest changes in the motorcycling world for this year. With 365 days in this year and a few more still left even, we've seen a lot of changes out there, from new helmet entries, changes in the MotoGP leaderboards, some nice new bikes, and a few personal milestones here at Champion Helmets that are all thanks to you. So let's ring in 2020 with looking at the state of the motorcycling world in 2019. Just a quick note that if you want to check out any of our reviews from 2019's new gear, to head to our YouTube channel where we've gone out and road tested them while measuring as much as we can. Who knows, maybe 2020 will hold the helmet you've been looking for. So to start off with, we've seen quite a few new gear entries this year. While a lot of them were updates like the Nolan N87 Plus, there are a few that are definitely worth mentioning. First, for racing helmets, we got the AGV Pista GP RR, the successor to the already popular AGV Pista GP R, which is meant to be the highest level of helmet you can get and is a MotoGP replica. This helmet featured the same high quality as the Pista GP R, though it is safer since the GP RR has received the FIM homologation, meaning it can also deal with rotational forces. The liners also showed a really big change with much more customizability in the comfort liner. Another entry from AGV also shows their more concerted foray into the sport touring world with the AGV K6. While this helmet did come out as a bit of an odd one out since it doesn't have an internal sun visor, it definitely surprised us on our road test by being a light carbon fiber helmet, but at the same time it was very quiet at about 101 decibels. So it was a nice surprise overall. From Shoei, we also had the J-Cruise 2, which is very big if you're an open-face helmet rider, since the J-Cruise was already a top-of-the-range premium helmet, but Shoei have now made it even better. They've completely changed the ventilation system and placement of the J-Cruise, and the shell has definitely come more into line with the aerodynamic Shoei GTR 2 and the Shoei Neotech 2. Besides these big changes, it offered a few smaller ones like direct integration with the SRL2 system and a sun visor that drops lower. Lastly, for the gear category, a major development in the world of motorcycle safety has been the development of the Dainese Smart Airbag Jacket. While airbag jackets in themselves aren't new, up to now they've been designed to only integrate with either certain jackets or certain bikes, limiting how useful they could be as well as your choices. But with Dainese's new jacket, that's all done away with, and you can wear this vest with any bike or any jacket, and even inside or outside your jacket if you so choose. This is a huge development, and we're definitely curious to see where this market segment will go next. In terms of the world of motorcycles and their riders, we've also seen the release of two new top-of-the-range bikes, the Ducati Panigale V4R and the BMW 205 horsepower S1000RR. These are both companies' top-of-the-range sport bikes, so if any of you out there are thinking of hitting the track and you've got some extra $30,000 to spend, you've now got your pick of top bikes to match your Pista GP RR. Related to this, though, we also have the sad farewell of Jorge Lorenzo with his retirement from racing in November. And we've also seen Marc Marquez win his 8th world title, approaching Rossi and Agostini. Lastly, for 2019, we have a few Champion Helmets milestones that all of you helped with in reaching. First off, we launched our other language channel, so if you prefer to watch in your own language or you'd like to practice your Dutch, Spanish, French, German, Russian, or Turkish, all while watching your favorite channel, then you should make sure to subscribe to your preferred language by going to our YouTube homepage and checking out the channel's tab. Another last major milestone that we wanted to celebrate with you is that we went over 5,000 subscribers this year. And that's all thanks to each and every single one of you out there. If you'd like to start the new year off with a bang, then make sure to head to championhelmets.com, where you can find all the newest helmets mentioned above, all with our lowest price guarantee, and each with great bundle deals from discounted visors to discounted communication systems. That's all from us here at Champion Helmets for the state of the world of motorcycling. There were a lot of changes this year, more than we could really mention in a single video here today. But there are a few interesting things coming up for 2020, including new collections, questions about Rossi's 2020 contract, and after we took a brief hiatus, we'll be bringing our live store back for 2020, so be sure to tune in then, where we answer your questions and you get a chance to spin for Champion Cash that you can use on your next purchase. I'm Sebastian, and from all of us here at Champion Helmets, we wish you a happy 2020.